long-lasting connection with him and others.
His love is limitless and unconditional. So he has enough.
I just had to hop on here
God's love is
because the devil hates consistency. So I'm busting his balls.
You must understand.
Also, this is what I was hearing.
Is always there for you.
I look in. Wait, how do I do that? I look in your eyes and I could see sometimes. Who was that? Shaka Khan through the fire. So I don't know what that song about and why that came across my mind, but it did. I'm gonna link it. It's probably a message for somebody. But no, but let me see. So yeah, I just woke up from a power nap. Whoever come across this, I just woke up from a power nap. And all of a sudden I kept hearing this, get rich or die trying. You know how 50 Cent be saying that, get rich or die trying? And I thought, what the hell? Get rich or die trying. But then all of a sudden God put on my heart that more so this is what it's for me. And maybe who come across this, it's like, yeah, get rich or die trying. But it's almost more like as I'm reflecting and just learning, growing, healing, you know, trying to mature spiritually. It was almost like it was more so living your authentic truth or die trying. It's so weird. Like, I don't know. I was just reflecting how, like, even though I don't know exactly what I'm here to do, I know that it's so crucial to get to a point where you can just try to, you know, self-study and understand who you are and who you really are at the core, and let go of things about yourself that you think are you that were actually just things that you picked up and absorbed from the people you was around. And it's just crazy. Like, so when I was just thinking about why I kept hearing it, get rich or die trying, no, it was almost more like get in alignment with who you really are, your soul, and try to figure out a way to understand what you're here to be doing more so, or die trying. And I thought, why is it like that? Like, figure out your purpose or die trying. And I'm like, why am I thinking like, what does this mean for me? Or why, for anybody who might see this, why am I hearing it? And then it was just almost like the thought came in that, man, if you don't get to some sense of connection with your heart space and your true core essence of who you are, and let go of certain aspects of your ego or personality that be critical as hell inside your head, if you don't figure out a way to do that, man, it's gonna be like almost like a slow S. I don't even want to say the word because that word is very vulgar. But I was like, why is he saying that to me? Get rich or die trying. But it wasn't about the rich. It's about getting into your calling, your purpose, and understanding who you are and why you're here. If you don't do that, you're gonna just continually be living a life of just total discontent, bitter, pissed, feeling like something ain't right, a hole in your heart, a void in your soul type feeling. And I don't think we're supposed to be running around here just feeling like that perpetually. So I think that's what he just put on my mind to just share. Because I kept hearing that, get rich or die trying. But it ain't about getting rich. It's about, getting rich in the spirit. Getting rich in the spirit or die trying. Because until you get into alignment with your assignment and understand who you are at the core, what you're supposed to be here doing, what are your inherent gifts that somehow somebody then stumped the flame out on in your life, your childhood or something. If you don't get that just right, you finna be pissed as hell every day, pissed as hell, discontent, and fiending for external vices to try to fill some internal void, whether it's being a super promiscuous ass person, just any vice, overworking, doing drugs, whatever. And I mean, it's just a miserable life. It's like a slow S. And y'all know what S is like, a slow S, because you be so out of alignment with your core inner essence and in your truth. So I think that's why he put it on my heart. Get rich or die trying, meaning get rich in the spirit. If you don't do nothing else, try to figure out a way to connect with yourself, your soul, and figure out who you are. Otherwise, life is going to be miserable. I don't give a damn how much you got. If you ain't living in your real, connected with your truth, and in some way living as authentic as you can, you should be dying to try to do that. That's the only way you're going to really be able to feel fulfilled and full. And I'm just learning this every day. So I'm not saying this like I got it down pat, because I don't. But every day, I almost eat, sleep, drink. Every night I go to sleep, I wake up, all I think about is What else can I release? What else can I release? Because I just want to be in alignment with who I really am. What else bullshit in my head? That's bullshit that somebody implanted, a seed that was implanted, some grown up who thought they knew better. What else I need to release? I ain't mad. I forget them because I know everybody doing the best they can, and people tell you shit because it's unhealed shit they haven't healed, and they be projecting that stuff on you. But I'm like, God, just help me free. I just want to be free and light, and I eat and sleep and think about that constantly, because the more you can release outdated beliefs from your psychology, the more it connects you, it recenters you back to who you really are at the core. Because until you figure out who you really are, your own thoughts, you really can't even get into your purpose. Because you'll be chasing a purpose, so-called purpose or North Star that's not really aligned with your destiny. It's some other ideas in there that's coming from somebody else that implanted some seeds. So it don't even be you. So until you can really know yourself, you can't even get into your calling. You know what I mean? Sorry for that sun back there. But anyway, I just had to get on here. So I said, if somebody come across this, I don't know where you are in your journey or your life journey, if you're content, discontent, whatever. Well, all I kept hearing was just get rich or die trying. Get rich or die trying. But not, the money is going to be a byproduct of that. So it ain't about financial riches. It's about get rich or die trying, meaning spiritually rich. And understanding who you are at the core. That's essential, or you're going to be you're going to continue to be discontent. And I just don't wish it on nobody, because I know, even though I didn't get that down to the T, I just know what that's like when you live in a life and just getting by. You might even be making some good money, but you feel extremely misaligned in your soul. That's an empty ass feeling. That's awful. So I kept hearing that, and I just hope that something I say ring or put something on your mind to just reflect on. Get rich or die trying. Try to get in alignment for your assignment so you can be about God's business. Whatever you're here to be doing. I don't even care what name you assign to God. We all here to be doing something. And I know, even though at this stage in my life and my journey, I have less external materialism things than I had before, but I'm more content and at peace as I'm seeking me, trying to know myself, trying to understand, well, who am I? What am I really here to be doing? Getting more aligned with that version of myself and figuring out, okay, what am I really here to be doing? Okay, I'm seeing clues and crumbs. Even though I got less external materialism shit, I'm more at peace and happier than I ever been, despite of that. And I had even an epiphany about that. I mean, evidently, you just because you're good at doing something don't mean that's what you're called to be doing. So I was an excellent nurse, but that was just something I was good at, but that wasn't really what I was called to be doing. And I'm learning that because it took a long time for me to be able to release my egoic attachment to that identity. Like I thought being a nurse was who I am, when all it was just something I did. And so I had to work through that so I could release that attachment to that career, because otherwise you stay stuck. You stay stuck. And you can shift. It's about evolution and growing. And sometimes what you start out doing ain't what you're going to be doing your whole entire life. But anyway, I just heard that. So I just hope somebody get that. Get rich or die trying. Get rich in the spirit. Get rich in connection with your true essence and the core essence of who you are. It's important. I just want us all to win. So I don't know. I just hopped on here impromptu because I had to get that out. And for whatever reason, that Shaka Khan song was on my mind. That's all I kept hearing. I look in your eyes and I can say. So maybe it's something in that song for somebody. So I'll link that. And I just hope you're having a good Saturday. And whatever you're going through, just hang in there. Just hang in there. Whatever it is you're going through, you kind of figure out about life. And even if you ain't figured out what you're really here to be doing your calling, I even had an idea that popped in my head about that. Like, you know how they say God won't give you more. He won't give you what you're not ready for. He won't give you what you're not ready for. So if you are somebody who's a little frustrated, but you don't feel like you in your purpose or your calling, just accept it, because evidently you ain't ready to be doing that right now. If he were to bless you and if he were to throw you into whatever it is you called to be doing, supposedly, and you don't have the spiritual maturity, your character is not developed, you still kind of on that demon time mentality, but he throw you into some affluence where you supposed to be having a influence on the collective in some way, but you ain't even quite where you. Not that you got to be perfect, but it's some moral, ethical character traits that you need to be having before you jump into your calling, especially if it's a calling where what you're talking about or what you're doing is impacting other people. You got to be ready for that. Otherwise, you can get it and it can be taken away, and that's not. It ain't even about being humiliating. It's just that'll hurt. That'll hurt. So he will be doing you a disservice to throw you into something prematurely. So if you're not quite in your calling yet, don't let that discourage you. Don't let it discourage you. It's just evidently it's just some more pruning and grooming, releasing and growing you got to do. So just hang in there. At least you're still alive. Earlier today, I just thought to myself, God, thank you for waking me up to see another day. So even if you ain't got it just right yet, at least you're still alive to continue to work on it. So thank God for that. Have gratitude for that he woke you up to see another day. Because it's quite a few people on the earth who did not wake up today. So that's just something to be grateful for, you know. And it put things back into perspective. Be thankful he woke you up to see another day so you can get it right and work on it. So whatever you're doing, just don't beat yourself up if you don't feel like it's perfectly perfect or because there's really no such thing. We all on our own individual journey. So have some grace. Give yourself grace and forgive yourself for whatever your ego believe you should be doing or should have or should be at this stage in your life. That's all bullshit lies, man-made ideas. You run your race. So you just remember that. And I love y'all. Whoever may come across this, just hang in there and do whatever you can to become more connected and heal whatever you got to heal so you can come more connected to yourself so you can walk in your truth. And before I go, this is what I was hearing. Open your mouth. I heard that. Open your mouth. Open your mouth. It's in your mouth. It's in your mouth. So I don't know if somebody who come across this, something you supposed to be doing coming up in the near future, it's got something to do with your voice, your mouth. So I don't know, but I was hearing that random, like open your mouth, it's in your mouth. And maybe unless he was prompting me to go hop on here and talk about this, I don't know. But if I'm saying it out and y'all hear me say it, more than likely that might be a message for you too. Open your mouth. It's something you're supposed to be saying or sharing. So anyway, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Okay, bye. And hi. Okay.